just entered into a brand new year. So why not start it off right by introducing a few ways to take charge of what you're getting out of your life. As we have rolled into January, you have started thinking of so many New Year resolutions. Instead of adding more stress to your life by listing about 10 huge goals that you want to accomplish in this year, why not start off with 5 small things that you can do to give you a feeling of instant success? Do you like instant coffee? I love it. The same way, instant success tastes amazing. So here are some suggestions to get you rolling. And now is the perfect time to follow these 5 ways to start the year off perfectly right and take charge of what you are getting out of your life. My name is Michelle and you're watching me on Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world. The first step for starting the new year right would be to do a yearly review of the last year. So by this I mean that you make a list of where all you've been and what all accomplishments you've made in the last year. In a typical yearly review, you should answer these type of questions. What went well for me last year? What accomplishments did I have? How did I improve my life? How did I improve my relationships? What did I remove from my life that is now making me happy? This is a pretty important one. What do I wish I had taken more time for? So keep track of these questions and write them down in your journal. Your answers should be in your journal so that you can refer back to these answers in the future. And your answers year over year will be very helpful for you to learn certain things about yourself. And yes, at the beginning of the year is the best time to find out some more realities about who you are. So ask these types of questions about all the important areas of your life, such as family, relationships, finance, career, home, and things like that. These questions will help you appreciate all that you've accomplished in the previous year. And you can use this information to start the new year off in a much better way and set better goals for the next year. Second step to starting the year right is finish what you started. What I mean is finish what you started in the last year. So let's say in the month of December, you had some projects, some errands, and a general list of to-do items that you left over. So now is the time to complete them. Especially if you can complete them in 2 hours or less, then why not do them now? You should do them now to clear your mind of the old items and to remove all sort of mental clutter so you can start anew and afresh. For example, if you have to complete a spreadsheet for work, do it now. Even if the submission is next week, or if you need to buy a new pair of trainers or sneakers but you've just been procrastinating, you should do it now. Who knows, you might just be going hiking next week. Yippee! So keeping projects around doesn't do us any good. They just increase our burden because we are always procrastinating. We are born experts at spending hours thinking about something that will only take 10 minutes. So why not cross those things off your list and give yourself a fresh start this new year? Third step to starting the new year right is to be realistic. Yes. Well, do you dream often about the things you want to accomplish? What do you want to do? Well, let me tell you, dreaming is fabulous and it's highly recommended. But if you want to accomplish some improvements in your life, you also need to be realistic. Now, you can't have a dream which cannot become a reality. So we have to turn a dream into something we can picture accomplishing before it can become a reality. Listen to this. Take your dream and start breaking it down into milestones. So let's say you want to work from home what are the steps you need to take? Break those steps further down so you can create a game plan and start working towards accomplishing that dream. So have those dreams which are more realistic in nature, all right? And that's a great way to start the new year right. Fourth step to starting the new year right is to focus on what you really want. Well, speaking of dreaming, ask yourself what your dream looks like. What are you doing in the dream? How are you living? And who is in that dream with you? And what does a typical day in your dream look like? These questions will help you get a more clear picture of what lifestyle you really want. And it will give you ideas about how you can achieve that lifestyle. Let's say, if you see yourself relaxing by the fire with a good book and a cup of coffee in your hand, ask yourself, why aren't you spending more time that way now? Because that's the lifestyle you want. What things are in your way that are keeping you from achieving that? And how can you rearrange your priorities in order to have that lifestyle which you really want? If you think that what you want is more money, keep digging at that response. What would you do if you had endless amount of money? Would you travel? Would you volunteer? Or simply quietly live away from all the hustle and bustle? Well, you know what? We often think that money is an end goal. When really, we're just stuck in a rut. It really isn't the end goal. It's just a medium. And we think that we can't do what we want to do, or we can't have what we really want unless we have more money. Well, I challenge you that you should challenge that idea and dig to find those things that you really want and pursue them now, with or without the necessary finances. Let's not wait for the future. Let's make the dream a reality in this new year. Fifth step to starting the new year right is to put yourself at the top of the priority list. So after thinking over the 4 steps that I have shared with you in this session, you may have got an idea of what you really want this year. Well, the answer is put yourself at the top of the priority list and you will get answers to most of your questions. This old saying is quite true. We really can't help others until we help ourselves. I'm sure you heard that. So, taking care of yourself and striving to reach your own goals will make you a better spouse, a better friend, a better son, a better daughter, and also a better parent. Because as you know, our examples have a great impact on the people around us, isn't it? And more than anything we might say, our behavior is the best example. And when you take care of your own health and well-being, it means you'll be around for longer. Isn't that great? So be sure to make time for yourself, to care for your health, and work each day towards your goals, or to attain the lifestyle that you want to attain. Well, let me tell you a small step towards better living. Well, that small step would be at least once a day, close your eyes, take a pause, and focus on taking 10 deep breaths, full deep breaths, deep and focused, breathing slow. You know what this does? This calms your body, and as a result, it calms your mind. And as a result, that reduces stress. Less stress means good health. And you can mix this with 30 minutes of about moderate physical activity at least 5 days a week. Choose something you enjoy and you will stick to it. For example, I love dancing, so I would love to choose dancing any day for some moderate exercise. And yes, recent studies found that brisk walking is just as good for your heart as jogging. And if you really like biking, you could try that, or swimming. You don't have to do all of these at once. 2 15-minute workouts or 3 10-minute blocks work equally well. So a step towards a better new year would be a better living, which means a healthier body. So I hope with this session you have got the answer to how will you start the year off right. Share your plans in the comments below with me so that I and everyone else can know how are you going to start your new year right. Thanks for watching this session with me. See you with another fun session like this on Skillopedia, the place to learn skills for the real world. This is Michelle signing off. Bye-bye.